Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to our respected lecturer Dr. Hairul Nizam and my fellow friends. So today I'm Nur Fatini along with my friends Najwa, Nurana Dalini, Nurul Izzati, Marni Shazwani, Nur Azlin and Teku Nur Shafika from Group 3 will present on Facefit-Tech verification under financial innovation. The presentation will begin with the first presenter, Najwa.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, my name is Najwa. I'm a first presenter to present the introductions and the issues. As we know that nowadays technology is a growing, increasingly important in the world economy, and the technology is actually from the whatever sources that will be easily transferred and utilized, and the efficiency of its use will only be a matter of the insurance the conditions for the efficient resources, and in addition the company that use technology for the different financial solutions such as the banking, payment and the personal financial management. These firms are used to be called as a fintech firms. Besides the cybersecurity, it is being protected by the internet connected systems, including of the hardware, software and data. And from the cyber attacks, it is computing context of the securities comprised by the cybersecurity and the physical security. Both are used by the enterprise to save against authorized access to the data center and other computerized systems. So the security switches the design to maintain the confidentiality, integrity, and the availability of the data. It is a subset of the cyber security. And lastly is a financial innovation, which is this is a test of the primarily of the defined as a product and organizations innovations, which is a lower of the cost of the risk reductions for the single bank and or an improvement of the services for the financial system as a whole. For the next slide is an issues that related to the financial technology, which is the cases of the fraudsters are taking advantage of the credit card by installing hacking device on the ATM. In these cases, the police have arrested the 3 men believed to be involved in the installing the hacking device on the automated teller machines, which is ATM, on the Jalan Cangkak Bukit Bintang. And the hacking of device was discovered at 9:30 p.m. On the Sunday when the 5 members of the police motorcycle patrol unit from Tun Hashasli police stations conducted an inspections and found the suspicious about the place over the ATM's keypads and the card slots. So one of the objective was the schemers place over the card slots, and the other was a video recorders placed over the keypad. So that's all for me. I will pass to Dalini.
Thank you, Najwa, for the explanations. Now, let's discuss about cybersecurity attacks cases that happen in financial sectors. Based on the ultimate list of cybersecurity statistics for 2019, according to Professor Report, in 2013 there was a case where cyber attackers used malware to steal data from target company or sales system, compromising information of approximately 110 million credit debit carrying customers. While in 2018, 90% of financial institutions reported being targeted by malware and 67% of financial institutions reported an increase in cyber attacks over the past year. Not only that, but according to the report, 25% of malware attacks hit banks and other financial industry more than any other industry. Credit card compromise increased by 212% year over year. Credentially leaks experienced a similar increase on 129%, and malicious apps increased by 102%. He also stated about the global attack types and sources on the financial sectors, where it consists of 46% of web attacks and 28% of service-specific attacks. Cybersecurity is coming to the forefront of the concerns of nations, organizations, and individuals. Government agencies, banking system, and businesses have been crippled by criminal and malicious cyber attacks. The international community more broadly lacks a way to deal with cyber attacks in a concerted manner. A new approach and capability should be considered for certain circumstances like cyber peacekeeping. Peacekeeping has proven effective in physical space, and many of the same principles and methods could also be applied in cyberspace with some adjustment. It could help to prevent the global attacks. Based on the issues stated before, we decided to arouse one solution after combining a few ideas from our group members. We would like to develop the Facefit-Tech verification in order to solve these cybersecurity attack issues. The higher usage of technology also means bigger risk of running into cyber threats. ATM hacking has gotten so easy. Hackers will be there to drain them of money. Facefit-Tech verification will require you to do a few combination of secure verifications before you can do any transaction using ATM machines. Instead of just tighten the security by doing faster recovery times in the event of a breach after being hacked, we could use Facefit-Tech verification to protect any transactions using your bank account and money before being hacked and stolen by the ATM hackers. This Facefit-Tech verification could help to minimize the risk and protect your data before being reached by the hackers. For a further detailed explanations about the Facefit-Tech verifications, I would like to pass to the next presenter to explain. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Noridalini for explaining the statistic data regarding the issues. Hi, Assalamualaikum to Dr. Hairul Nizam Hashim and to my classmates. My name is Marni Shazwani and I will proceed with the financial innovation. So, based on the issues that have been mentioned earlier, to minimize the risk of being hacked through ATM machine, we came up with the idea of one financial innovation product, which is Facefit-Tech verification. So, what is Facefit-Tech verification? Facefit-Tech verification is a face and fingerprint scan at the ATM machine for the verification purposes. Okay, so these are the process of the Facefit-Tech verification. So firstly, we need to enter our MyCard number followed by a face scan and fingerprint scan at the ATM machine for the verification purposes. Once it detected, if there is a hacking alert, a message of TAC code will be sent to our phone number as a second verification to key in into the ATM machine. After that, PIN number or our password, our bank password, is required as the final step. These multiple verification are innovated to avoid using the ATM bank card, so that if a hacking machine is being installed in the ATM, it would not be able to detect our card number. And this also increases the hygienic purposes to avoid the spread of COVID-19. That is all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Marni. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to my lecturer, Sir Hairul Nizam and my fellow friends. My name is Nur Izzati binti Hazim. Today, I would like to present about the target market of our financial innovation product, which is Facefit-Tech verification. As we know, this is a financial innovation related product. This innovation is created to improve the security during withdrawal money from ATM machine and from the scammer. Thus, ATM machine is the machine that provided by the every bank. Therefore, bank was our main target market. The example of bank are CIMB Bank, Maybank, and Bank Islam. Bank, in order to compete with other banks in terms of security, they must buy this new version of ATM machine. As for example, if Maybank does not buy this kind of ATM machine, but the other bank such as CIMB Bank,
or Bank Islam or the other banks are using this new version of ATM machine. This will result that the Maybank will lose their target consumer, and their target consumer will go to the other bank because they have high securities and lower scammer risk. So, as the conclusion, bank was our main target market because they must provide the best security, especially services that related with customer money. The number of cases of scammer also increasing each day. So this new ATM machine will become the best replacement for the old version ATM machine in terms of security. Thank you. Next, I will pass to the next presenter, which is Nur Azlin.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Azlin binti Isa. So today I would like to present about the cost of our innovation product, which is Facefit-Tech verification. So as you know, the current for the cost ATM machine is $4,000, and when it convert to Malaysian ringgit, it becomes 17,114. While for fingerprint and face ID, we choose 2-in-1 product. It is because we want to cut our cost or get a lower price. For this machine, its price is 2,759. So after we make innovation towards the existing product, the price become 19,873. This cost including add-on fingerprint, face ID, and inserting IC number, and removing the old version ATM machine. Even though new ATM machine is quite expensive compared to old version ATM machine, but this new machine has improved in terms of security to avoid hack from the scammer. So it worried and save consumer time when they want to withdrawal their when they want to withdrawal their money. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Azlin. Now I'm Nur Fatini and I will present on the feasibility and practicability of doing Facefit-Tech verification. So the first point is to enhance customer experience. Automated AI or artificial powered ATM machine with biometrics configuration can serve customers with ease. After gathering the information from the users, historical data from variety of different sources, the AI-based machine can process the data through scanning or learning the pattern, thus provide the relevant information and redirecting the users to their account in no time. The whole process of entering card identification, number, scanning faces and fingerprints may only take less than 5 minutes, unless he or she is a first-time user, where a first-time user needs to register all verification steps and might take more time than that since the system needs processing to keep his or her record. So by next time, if the customer wants to take out money, it will only take a few minutes for the entire process. The concept is similar to phone-based recognition used today, like fingerprint, touch ID or face ID by Apple and face unlock by Android, where 1 to 3 seconds is required to scan and identify biometric information. Moving on to the second one, which is to improve and modernize security assurance. Now the ATM machine does not only depend on password account but also biometrics verification. The identity authentication through use of unique physicals such as facial and fingerprints has tightened security from cyber hackers. In contrast to passwords, cards or documents, biometric data cannot be forgotten, exchanged, stolen or forged, thus guarantees the level of security and accuracy. According to calculation made by Sir Francis Galton, the probability of finding two similar fingerprints is 1 in 64 billion, even if with identical twins. It is in this sense that biometrics is inextricably linked to the question of identity. Our innovation use multiple types of authentication simultaneously and escalate quickly if they see warning signs. For example, if fingerprint is a match but the face is not, or the account is being accessed from an unusual location or an unusual time, it might be time to switch to a backup authentication method, which is the TAC verification code that is being sent immediately to customers' phone number to further identify that the account is not being hacked. If this step fails to be recognized, then the process will start all over again until all steps succeeded, or up until 3 trial error before it is being shut. Moving on to the last point, which is it acts as an effective prompter. We also found that the fintech industry could be an effective prompter for sustainable development of the national economy. This is because its indirect and direct effects allow for diverse uses of financial technologies in financial or monetary related activities, as well as complementary automatic synchronized economic activities. Indeed, under fintech, such as activities can be executed with higher security through technologies such as our innovation, which is the Facefit-Tech verification. This creates an advanced, creative, smart infrastructure and surrounding ecosystem. To maintain circular innovation, fintech can harmonize technological innovation and organizational transformation for all. Now, moving on to the last presenter, which is Tengku Nur Syafiqah. Thank you.
Thank you, Fatini. Okay, my name is Tengku Nur Syafiqah binti Tengku Marzuki. I will continue with the added value or benefit. Added value is a special or extra features added to products or services before offering them to the customer. It can attract more customer and eventually lead to higher revenue. But in our case, it can be more secure and can gain trust from the customer. Based on our financial innovation with additional features such as face scanning and fingerprint to the ATM in order to secure the withdrawal services. Using the face scanning, fingerprint and IC number is more secure and better security. It is fast and easy to use. IC number can be used as an alternative to those hard to remember password. We also know that IC number is the personal information that can easily obtained by hackers through mobile apps or other online services. But you don't need to worry because face scanning and fingerprint are very highly accurate and secure. There are also another verifications such as TAC code that will be sent to our phone to tighten the security. Moreover, the benefit of face scanning is it is completely effortless. It is fast processing nature and hard to fraud, as it can detect attempts to use photos or other identity cyber attacks methods to hack. Face and fingerprints are unique. It is impossible to anyone else that looks exactly like us and has the same fingerprints. Face scanning and fingerprint can reduce possibility of hackers to access the secure areas such as ATM to withdraw the illegal money. Fingerprint systems improve the security and effectiveness of machine. With the face scanning and fingerprint system, everyone also don't need to worry about keeping cards that may not be completely safe to bring anywhere. Nowadays, security systems have a higher risk breaches, such as hackers always try to hack the system to get the personal information, password, and other data from anyone. Face scanning and fingerprint provide additional security. Since cyber attacks or hackers can be easily make a fake fingerprint, it is also a benefit to everyone since they can forget to bring their finger to ATM. In short, in this current world, the hackers always using better and better hacking techniques even there are improvement in the new technology. Personal information, data and system at risk if there is no security to protect it. It is important to learn how to protect from cybersecurity breach since many threats out there. All things considered, everyone has a role to play. The individuals and organizations should realize the importance of keeping information safe. The simplest thing that individuals can do now is change the password. Regularly change passwords and use the strong ones. The PIN number or password can change using bank's mobile app or online banking website. Internet banking solutions make it easier to control our accounts. They also should spread awareness among the people to always update the system and security setting. Furthermore, the need of cybersecurity workforce and have a better training of the workers that manage the IT system. The situation occurs nowadays due to the hackers that becoming more skilled as technology has advanced. These challenges and situations occur because the easiness to access the digital data and information. The hackers become more dangerous and taking advantage of improvements in technology. Cybersecurity should be everyone's responsibility. Everyone must work together to achieve security. So that's all from us. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.